Hello and welcome to Creating with Mrs. C. Today we are going to create these pumpkins that are inspired by the Zentangle method. To start, I drew a very long oval right in the center of my paper. I created a stem, and you could make a straight stem or a curly stem at the top of your oval. From the base of the stem the whole way to the bottom of the pumpkin, I drew the letter C and some backward letter C's. So again, from the stem the whole way down. You could do this as many times as you want. I wanted a second pumpkin, so I made another long oval beside my pumpkin. You could overlap it, so tucking it behind. You could make any type of stem again that you want. And I only drew two, so a C and a backward C. But again, you could do as many as you want. So what we're doing today, in each of these sections, you are creating your own design. You can have so much fun making this as complicated or as simple as you want. You could draw vertical lines and horizontal lines, and that could be it. Or you could add some details, like inside each square, creating some lines up and down or sideways. And each of these sections is going to be different. So you could put some diagonal lines like this. You could use a pencil if you prefer, or a pen or a marker, whichever tool you like to draw with. You could color a little bit, or maybe you don't like to color. This is for you. This is for you to relax and enjoy yourself, kind of get your mind off of everything. This type of doodling could be used while you are listening to a podcast, listening to an audiobook, listening to a business call. This is just a way to keep your hand busy while maybe your mind is busy elsewhere. Or just focus on your doodles so much that you forget about everything else. This is very therapeutic. It is very calming. And the best part about this is it could be as detailed or not detailed as you like. So I could have stopped there, but instead I decided, you know what? I'm going to keep adding more. Another thing about this, you could add more in a few days. So you could leave something like this beside maybe your computer or your laptop, wherever you are working, and whenever you have a free chance, you could pick up and doodle some more. So maybe I added these spirals one day, maybe I came back another day to add some polka dots. You could add and keep adding more and more as you please. So with the Zentangle method, there are so many resources available. You could just look up Zentangle and you'll see lots of ideas for different patterns to use. And you could come up with your own ideas or look at other examples and kind of add on your own spin to each of those and just enjoy yourself. Another thing you could do is add more to the picture. So again, maybe give this some time and come back to your picture. You could add some vines or some leaves. Inside of the leaves, maybe you want to make more Zentangles. You could put some Zentangles in the background. Just keep adding more and more as you go. When you are completely finished with your Zentangle, you can always add color to it. So you could take watercolor and do a wash right over top of your drawing. I used highlighter. You could use crayon, colored pencil, marker, any type of thing that you like. I also really like this, just black and white. So again, it's all up to you, and you can always come back at another time and add more color to it or add more details. Another idea is taking a coloring book, so a really simple coloring book, and instead of coloring in the coloring book, you could fill each section, just like we did today, with doodles and patterns. So you could take a pen and just fill in that coloring book with these type of designs. You could also draw something besides pumpkins. You could start with just squares, filling them in with all different types of patterns, Whatever you do, I am sure it's going to be fantastic, and this project is more about the enjoyment of the process. Allow yourself to enjoy this and have a great day.